Let me encapsulate what I think is that shows you how the key to the game yesterday. The first 8 minutes of the second half, Dick Girardi and I both felt that at some point all this hot shooting by Pitt that they were going to go through a cold streak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, doggone, what did they do to start the second half? 1 for 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now the door is open. You're down 20. This isn't great. But this shows you in the 8 minutes what happened. When a team is 1 for 8, and it's an 8-minute stretch,
Mm-hmm.
and you're okay, you should be able to, even if you're just shooting 45%,
Mm-hmm.
cut it down to maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah.
They got it to 12. They had the ball with a chance to get it to 10 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
But when a team is 1 for 8, and it's an 8-minute stretch, and you're just making a dent and making a dent and making a dent and making a dent, you're not doing enough offensively to make your defense pay off. And Penn State's interior defense was really good yesterday. But they didn't do anything offensively. They went for the entire first half. Only 2 guys had baskets, Caden Mingo and Freddie DeLeon. It wasn't until midway through the second half when Josh Reed got a basket that somebody else had a basket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean,
4 players scored. 4 players scored.
One of them was Justin Hauser, who came in the game late.
He made 5. He had 5 points.
He had 5 points in the game. He made a 2 and he made a 3. And it's just one of those, like, you go into the break and you're like, what the heck? Look, you cannot be. One thing I liked was that against Michigan State, and by the way, can I first point out the crowd in Hershey was phenomenal yesterday. They had over 8,000. Seats were filled left and right all over the place. And all those Penn State fans were there aching for them to do something because they would have jumped on behind them the same way the fans did in the Michigan State game. But so far they've played Providence, Indiana, Michigan State, Pitt. Those have been the 4 biggest names in their schedule to this point. They've lost all 4. Providence, they didn't play a great game. The physicality got to them, but they were only down 1 or 2 with about 3.5 minutes to go.
They were in the game,
right? You're like, okay, because I'm doing the Nebraska game.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're doing this is the pregame show. So in the pregame show, I was checking my phone, like, okay, not bad. Okay, hanging in there, and all of a sudden, boom, everything like went to heck in a handbasket. The Indiana game was bad from the outset. They went out and hit threes right away, and the same thing on yesterday in Hershey. They hit threes right away, and suddenly it's like, you're down 12-5, or 12-6, because you had 1 3-point shot, got a 3-point play. Mingo had a 3-point play, and DeLeon hit a 3-point shot. So it's 12-6, like, okay. And then they just take off on you again. I mean, it's also something where weird things happen to this team.
Mm-hmm.
This is my 44th season doing Penn State basketball.
You've seen a lot.
So I've seen a lot of weird things.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, you sit there and go, okay, what's going to happen today? So Achukwu goes out and has, 23 points?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the number was.
23 for Michigan State.
20, right.
It's career high.
He was 5 for 5. Mm-hmm. You want to know what he had against Oakland? 0. You're like, okay. Cialepa, Pitt, forward, Brisbane, Australia. 3 for 20 going into the game from 3.
Yep.
3 for 20.
And what did he shoot yesterday?
5 for 5.
5 of 6.
5 of 6. Oh, he finally
10 of 16 from the field. 5 of 6 from 3.
Now the 10 of 16, I understand. Okay, he's a big man. He's got a physical body. If he were to go to 10 of 16 from the field, and they were all 2s, I'd be like, okay, that would not have. I would have gone, okay, well, a little bit better than the norm, but he's capable of that. How about that? But 5 of 6 and 3s for a guy that was 3 of 20, who was 1 for his last 10. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Like, weird things like that happen. I mean, now, part of it is, like, do you have to defend him better and so forth? But for goodness sakes, no offense, hey? But if I'm in charge of the defense, he's open for a reason.
Yeah.
I want him shooting the ball. And I'm sitting there going, okay, well, he shot the first one. I'm thinking, like, good. I'm like, oh, jeez, he got it. Then he shoots the next one. I said, and Dick and I look at each other like, here it is, another weird one. Here comes another weird one.
Well, I want to ask about this.
I mean, Corin's the key guy in that. Corin's the key guy in that whole offense. He had 9 points. If you were to tell me going into the game he would be held to 9 points, I'm thinking this is going to be some game down the stretch. Nope, not even close.
So I want to ask about this. At what point does it go from weird to a problem? Because Penn State right now is giving up 37.8% on opponent threes, which means they're shooting 38%, which is a good number for an NBA player to shoot.
A great player.
That's where they're shooting, because you have, of course, you mentioned Ugochukwu, you mentioned Siopala, of course, Laura Wilkerson.
Yeah, Sialepa. Now, Wilkerson, look, I mean, that, again, he was 4 of his last 15 coming into the game
and then
in threes.
And hit 10.
Right? Now, you were at the game. Okay, how deep were some of those shots?
They were 25 to 30 footers. Like
they were decently out there.
Yeah.
Right? But you've got to go out and get them.
You have
but
him.
But the other kid who was 6 of 31 for the season, now he only took 2, but he made them both.
He made both at the start of the game.
You sit there and go, what the heck?
So you have all of these, and at what point does it go from coincidence to a problem? Because that's a genuine question.
Look, the whole game was a problem because, look, let's start individually. Okay, Ivan Juric, I think, is going to be a good player here. He has shown flashes of it so far. I thought he played his backside off against Michigan State. He didn't play well against Indiana, and he didn't play well yesterday. Okay? He's got to cash it, get it out of his system, right? And he is going to be a good player. I have no issue with what his future looks like. Okay, Melly Tunch is slumping right now. Right, he's slumping, and I don't just mean shot wise. He's slumping with the game right now.
It's it's going faster than he is. Is how it feels just watching.
Just like he's fighting. He's for a guy that I think he is an incredibly talented player. He sees where all 9 chess pieces are. But right now, he's hit, I think it could be the physicality. And Pitt's not that physical, but they were physical enough yesterday. The physicality, because Melly does need the weight room. But he didn't get here till late August. Then he got banged up in the preseason, missed some time, and has not had a chance, right? Because I think once he gets in the weight room, right, on a consistent basis, it's going to make a big difference. Like, boom, get off me. Right? Right now, I think he's fighting a crisis of confidence. Right? Which is, I did not expect from him. That's something I didn't expect from him. I always expected him to be a supremely confident player out there. I mean, Cade Mingo's a supremely confident player. Right? But I expected Melly to be the same way. And right now, I feel like he's fighting a little bit of confidence right now. Okay, that's an issue. Tibor comes in. I think Tibor is going to be a good player too. But he came in, not maybe in the best basketball shape. Then he got hurt in the preseason. But you see how powerfully built he is. I still say he has a chance. Maybe not, obviously not this year. But I think down the road he's going to be a 10-6 guy. 10 points, 6 rebounds. I think he's that kind of player. Games like yesterday make, they're all bad. Everybody ought to be fired. Good. It's like, okay, I understand you're mad.
So,
okay, I understand. Yeah. No. I understand. No, I understand the fans are mad. Okay, they paid a lot of money to go see the game yesterday. I think they paid more to park. But they were handed a massive disappointment yesterday. So everything's bad. I got it. I understand that. But I'm explaining, like, Melly's fighting confidence right now. Tibor, I don't think he's fighting much of anything. He's just trying to just get into the swing of the game. I think he's going to be fine. And Juric is just he's an 18-year-old kid. I think Tibor and Melly are both 19. Look, I mean, and they're adjusting to American basketball. Like, see, Mingo knows how to play American basketball. It makes a big difference, right? I mean, Reed's been around, but he's got to give him a little bit more. I feel like Ciani has struggled. He's been fighting his confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all things that they've been fighting right now. But they're going to get some time off. Mike's not going to bring them back until Friday night. Then they'll work the turkey and the stuffing out of them on Friday night. Then practice Saturday, Sunday. And they'll play 1 o'clock on Monday. Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.